body bags where horror lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, welcome to week 6 of Body Bags. This is the Fright chick speaking. Happy Wednesday everybody. Okay, so we are halfway through our theme weeks now, and this week's theme is Zombie Week. There was only one choice for this week, and that is the 2012 movie OZOMBIE. I mean, I don't really know where to begin with this one, because that alone I think is enough on its own. But yeah, for those of you who didn't know about this movie, boy, are you in for a treat. And for those of you that went, I'm not doing that, I can't believe they made that movie. You know what? Watch it. Trust me. Seriously. Okay, so it's got a very simple plot. I mean, it's just full of puns, all that jazz. It's basically following a young yoga instructor called Dusty Miller. So imaginative. She's gone out to Afghanistan to find her brother Derek, who is basically out to kill Osama bin Laden. Now, at the point in the movie, Osama bin Laden has been dead for a while. He's buried at sea, and he comes back in the most Baywatch-like way. He comes out of the sea as a zombie. So the whole movie, you're following her trying to find her brother. You follow the brother trying to find him, and we also follow a group of special forces that have been sent out to Afghanistan to cull the zombie population, because there's a shitload of random zombies as well. They're all getting sort of created and sent out into the desert to infect the world, I guess. I mean, the budget wasn't huge on this. It's the same desert. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the plot. We see Dusty Miller, we see Derek Miller, and we see a shitload of people. I don't know their bloody names, but they are the biggest stereotypes in the world. You've got that one American dude with the military haircut, sexy, tall, dark, handsome, who's just like always sitting there looking out into the middle of nowhere with a cigarette in his mouth. You've got a girl, of course, beautiful blonde girl with more mascara than I've got on, and yeah, she knows how to work a sword pretty well. There's always one. It happens to be her. You've got the token British guy that's intelligent beyond his means, because of course we're all super smart and geniuses, which is complete bollocks. You've got the shirtless Mexican guy, just like Billy from Predator. And I can't remember if there are any more, actually. I think there are a few more, but they're not really focused on, like, it's not like they're memorable or anything. They're just kind of there to be killed in the movie. Yeah, so we basically just see a shitload of desert, of course. We just watch a hell of a lot of shooting between the eyes. There's always a smouldering look, like, you know, down the barrel of a gun, right before they get them right between the eyes, because they're just that awesome, these people. There's a hell of a lot of puns. Here's just a few. You fell in with a bad crowd. What do you call a guy with no arms and legs? Matt. Save some for me. Guess you only live once, right? Or twice. I mean, with one-liners like that, how can you go wrong with this movie? It's an hour and a half of awesome one-liner punny goodness. There's not really much else to say about it. I don't really have anything else in my notes, except for the fact that there is one of the best scenes in the world. And they try to have a heart-to-heart, the brother and the sister. And they're talking about how when they were kids, they thought that the windshield factor was something called the windshield. Is it windshield? I don't know what I'm even talking about. You know what? You want to see that funny scene? Go watch the movie, because I can't even speak properly right now. Pros of this movie, the idea is hilarious. I mean, really? I would have loved to have been in the room when they were pitching this idea. I mean, come on! Really? Really? Yeah, I mean, it's general fun. There's nothing substantial to it. There's no depth. Don't think you're going to get some sort of political drama here, people. They are killing zombies, and the stupid dude wants to kill Osama bin Laden for the second time because he believes that he's not dead. He's got no proof. He just randomly went to Afghanistan and decided to go and find bin Laden again, even though he had no idea he was back as a zombie. I mean, and who the hell goes to... I mean, don't get me wrong, I get that some people, like, they are really strong units as families, but you don't go to Afghanistan to find him. Get the fucking FBI and whatnot. Get them to go find him. What are you doing? You're a yoga instructor. What the hell are you going to do out there? Nothing. That's not true according to this movie, but if that was real life, she wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes. My favourite line, actually I should do the cons. The cons of this movie, it's kind of everything and nothing. The fact that this movie got made is a huge con. They shouldn't have done it. But the sheer hilarity of the cliches in this movie are just ridiculous. My favourite line in this entire movie comes from one of the most awesome scenes ever, and I won't say who, but one of the guys gets bitten, and it's someone that the blonde chick fancies, and she walks up to him and she kisses him, then she punches him in the face. He's like dying at this point. She's like, "That's for getting bitten." And then she turns to him and says, "I wanted to have your babies." I don't know if that's something you guys would like to hear. I mean, if I walked up and said that to one of you, would you find that attractive? Romantic? I don't know what that was. I don't know who wrote that line, but yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to say about this movie, except for the fact that you really should go see it. You know what? I don't think it's actually that expensive. I think it's something like about £7 UK, maybe like $15 US, Canadian. I don't know. It's not like humongously expensive or anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so join us next week. We will be in week 7. It's gonna be Ghost Week. Yeah, so join us for that. I hope you like my pick for next week. Bye.